Baby, you lean on me. Race came in here.
It's Moon 47. It's the fucking underground. In today's video, I'm gonna explain to you guys why you should not sign to other rappers. I have a lot of upcoming artists who DM me, who comment below, and they ask me about tips on where they should go with their rap careers, etc., etc., no matter how small they are. And I am here to answer your questions. I cannot reply to everybody in my DMs because I have so many DMs. I'm so sorry. And if I get to you, just know that I wish I could get to you sooner. But let's stop the fucking talking. Let's get into the topic. A lot of rappers sign to other rappers because they're so eager to get clout, get that recognition, get that stardom to come to them quicker. There is nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually, to some degree, signing to some rappers is pretty smart, but it's not a long-term thing you should think about. Let's get into the Famous Dex situation with Rich the Kid. We all know Famous Dex was going crazy in 2016. Nigga was going nuts, consistent, video dropping every fucking 4 days, like this, getting popular by the second. And then wasn't it weird that all of a sudden it just stops? His quality went down. He wasn't dropping consistently like that. And I'm gonna tell you guys why he wasn't dropping consistently. Rich the Kid was, I don't know if Rich the Kid personally was controlling his music, but I'm just going to give you guys a quick example. When you have a rapper who is also developing himself, he is not going to develop you correctly, even if he has good intentions. He might have the best intentions. He might want to make you bigger than he is. But how can he put his full potential in you if he can't even make the full potential out of himself? Rich the Kid is actually a stellar manager, but it's just the fact that he let multiple artists down, and I'm using him as a main example because this will stick to you guys' brains instantly. Before we get back to the Famous Dex situation, let's talk about 1YBino. There was a rapper straight out of Atlanta, Georgia called 1YBino. He was going up, up, up. He signed to Rich the Kid's label. He didn't drop any fucking music after that. He had no development. He has somewhat of a buzz right now, but it is not anything what we all expected him to be at this point. If I could make a good guess, if 1YBino signed to anybody else, even Atlantic, and by the way, we're gonna get into that about signing to bigger deals. If 1YBino signed to anybody else, I guarantee you he would be somewhat bigger than what he is. Let's go back to Famous Dex. Once you're being controlled and you're getting money, and these people are still constantly giving you money, everything changes. Your lack of motivation changes. You're getting money. You're getting told when to drop this, when to drop that. You got to drop something a month later. Everything's so scheduled. You just start laying back and getting lazy. You have confirmed money in your hand. You have a confirmed paycheck. You know when everything's getting dropped. You get lazy. And then on top of that, he's a artist himself, is doing this for you, and he's working on himself too. Rich the Kid could drop anytime he wants. He is the fucking CEO. He could do anything he wants. We had Famous Dex in the back, you know. He let himself go. This video is not about Famous Dex, but he is such a prime example of what the fuck could happen if you have bad management. So let's get into part 2 of this situation. Now let's talk about hating. A lot of these rappers, when they see an upcoming artist coming up that reminds them of themselves, they will sign you and they will not want you to surpass them. And I'm sorry that I'm speaking facts right now, but it is what it is. And if you're watching this and you're doing this, you are going to hell. You're going straight to hell. A lot of these rappers see other artists getting a little buzz and it reminds them of themselves. They're already up there. They miss that grind, that hunger, and they see you coming up. They do not want you to surpass them. They will sign you. They would, even if they have good intentions, like I said before, they will still fuck you over subconsciously. Like, as long as they're doing better than you, that's good. So they could be as big as fucking Kanye West. As long as you're under them, that's good. So, but most of the time, it's not like that. They're not as big as Kanye West. They're mid-range, low-range stars, and they're gonna keep you under them. So you will be a low-range star, and that's just how it is. And I'm just the first one to expose this information to you guys. These artists have such a weird complex. It's fucked up. They think they're superior to everybody else. It's nothing wrong with that. You worked hard to get that complex. It's nothing. A lot of people want that complex. It's nothing wrong with being confident in yourself. But when you start low-key blackballing the people you sign so they don't get above you, that's when you start fucking up. That really fucks me up with a lot of artists that I like. They never get above where the fuck they gotta be because they're signed to fucked up people. So this is gonna lead into what do I do? Should I sign to a bigger deal? Should I go a little larger? Yes, you should. And I know a lot of people say this, don't do it. No, you actually should. So let me get into this. When you're signed a 360 deal, yes, it is a loan. You do not own that money, but it is just the fact that you will be getting pushed 24/7 for you to be a star. If the deal is so fucked up where you're locked in for like 5 years and shit, and you're a young artist, don't do it. Stay independent. I know what you guys are thinking, bro. What the fuck, bro? I'm just gonna be straight up. If somebody from a label offers you $1 million, they see you as a ticket that is worth actually $4 million. That's just how it goes. That's the business. They see you're worth $1 million. They know they're gonna make $4 million off of you, and that's confirmed. No one is gonna give you a deal if they don't see any potential. So they see in the future these people careers are made off of seeing in the fucking future of money, and they are not wrong. That's why they are in the position they are. So when they see you young, all hungry, getting a little buzz, you know, they're gonna try to fuck you over. If they try to fuck you over, you gotta put your fist down and talk to them. That's why it's good to have a good manager. Or a lot of these managers might fuck with the label and fuck you over with the label. You know why? Because if you're independent, these managers are barely making any fucking money. They have no connects to shows. They have no connects to these clubs. All of these labels have connections to all the clubs in the major city. So if your manager sees this deal, he's gonna tell you something different. He's the one really fucking eating. Obviously, they have to show you some bread too, but they're the main two people fucking eating. So you gotta make sure you have a good manager and also good people around you, because everybody's gonna want to eat off of you. You are the breadwinner. And then a lot of these managers, not just the labels, these fucking managers would use your clout to gain other artists. So once you're dried up from your 360 deal, even though it was good for the moment, you are fucked over while your manager drops you and while he's fucking rich, you are back to the fucking trenches. That's just how it goes, and that's how dirty the industry is. Look at a lot of these rappers who fucking fell off. The nigga who made the fucking Nay dance, watch me whip. Watch me, Nay. Look where he is now. He had that. He is the the equivalent to somebody who had bad management all around. He's literally getting his moves on fucking video games, and judging by his Instagram, he doesn't make a fucking dime. He has bad management. His ideas were taken. The labels don't give a fuck about him. They ate him and they milked him dry. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. Because it's actually not that hard to get signed to a label. There are tons of labels out here. Tons of them. If you actually put in the effort and have good enough music, you will get signed from somebody. But you gotta make sure, you gotta build a fan base from the fucking scratch. That's just how it goes. So yeah, like I was explaining, these fucking labels will push your music, and that is a plus. But a long-term label deal at a young age, do not go for it. You are getting fucked over. And I'm sorry to say that, but some people, at least one person who watches my video, will get some type of label deal, and it's not hard. Somebody will get the deal, and when it happens, bro, just remember what I said. Read the fucking fine print before you sign that fucking paper. You have to think about what you are fucking doing. Have a lawyer look over it. These people do not give a fuck about you. Atlantic is ran by, you know what, I'm not getting too deep. I don't want to get blackballed myself, but these labels do not give a fuck about you. You gotta do what you gotta do. So like I said, some 360 deals aren't bad because they push you to be a fucking star. Do not listen to everybody. There's negatives on all sides. If anything, sign to a rapper, and all these rappers be like, sign to me, nigga. You want to sign to a label? Sign to me. And in reality, these rappers are fucking you over more than the fucking labels. So you gotta be aware of what the fuck is going on around you. So if you have the perfect deal for a label, and you have some type of money coming in where you can survive and do the and continue your music and make better quality music, do it. These rappers are not going to promote you like a label will promote you. So, in all honesty, if I'm going to be fucked, I'd rather be fucked over by a label than a fucking rapper. But then again, there's good rappers and there's good labels. There's good and bad and everything, like I said. But I just want to put you guys on a little game because no one is going to tell you guys this. So just listen to your boy Moon. Feel what I'm saying? So, as always, it's the fucking underground, and I am out.